Hey everyone, this is Kinan. In this video, I will show you how to add an email building feature to your custom-made storefront. Let's get started. First, about the agenda. We have some chapters here, and I think all of these are self-explanatory, so you can just pause and read it. But I just want to highlight that if you are following my custom-made storefront series, this is what I meant when I said building email list up to 100k email. It's using a tool called Brevo. So now let's go to brevo.com. This is Brevo. To put simply, Brevo is an email marketing tool where we could collect email addresses, sending email campaign, including newsletter, of course. Now let me show you the pricing first. This 100k contact, and this limit is way higher compared to others with free plan. So I personally use this tool because I can get this number from the free plan, even though the sending limit here is limited to 300 emails per day. So this means I can first focus my strategy to collect big email lists first. And if I already have it, which means the potential is real, then I can consider to invest in their paid plan to send unlimited emails. And in the meantime, I still can send 300 emails anyway per day for free. So if your objective is similar to mine, Brevo is highly recommended. Okay, now I'll show you around a little bit. I'm just gonna sign in here. You can simply create an account and then log in just like me, right? Alright, now we are on the dashboard. In here, we can quickly see our last campaign, contact, and some of this too. And then contact. So contact is simply an email. When people submit their email, we will have it as a contact. Let's see it in detail. Maybe this user seller, for example. There is more than just an email, right? Therefore, it's called a contact. This means we can collect not just an email address, but all of this. But of course, most of the time we will only collect email and sometimes the names as well. But if you need to collect the rest, you can. And then list. List is actually the email list. For example, let's say we have a free Instagram Reels tips and tricks PDF, right? And we want people to submit their email for it. Then when we create a form for it, we need to also create a list for it. Or we could create one here. The point is, we need to have a list for where to save those contacts, right? And then segment companies and landing page are not important. And the landing page feature is premium anyway. And then the forms. So to collect emails for our free product, we need to create the form first here and then add the form to your storefront. We also have unsubscribe category here, which is for when people trying to unsubscribe, they will need to fill in an unsubscribe form that we created, but we won't do it here. And profile update as well. It's a form for if you want to allow people to be able to make changes to their profile, the contact, they can fill in this form and it will update their contact, but we won't do it as well because it's rarely needed, okay? And then we have the campaigns. This list will be the campaign that you already launched in the past. You will have some quick stats here. By the way, this campaigns menu is where you create a campaign and then send it to your audience to a specific email list. That means if you have a form and people submit their email and they will receive an email containing an Instagram PDF, which we will create in this video, you are not sending a campaign because it's simply a confirmation email. I will explain more as we go, okay? And then we have the templates. So in here is where we set up a template, whether for confirmation email or a campaign. We will go through this thing later on as well. Next is automations. Now, automation is more like a feature for a campaign. So again, if people are submitting your form for that free PDF, when they receive an email with that PDF, it's not an automation. It's not a campaign, but it's just a confirmation email. So automation is if you are sending a campaign and they click the button in it, then something will happen automatically depending on the automation that we create, that we set here. And this feature is limited for free plan, so we will keep this video focused on building email list only. The rest here is irrelevant to this video, so you can explore it by yourself. But the point of all of this thing is that Brevo is more than email marketing tool, but more like an audience engagement tool, maybe even a CRM. Okay, next I want to highlight this one. The senders, domains, and dedicated IP menu is where we could set up our email sender. I already have pumpkin.uno here previously. I have another emails too. And this basic Gmail is the default one. So every time we send email, it will use the email address we set here. But yeah, there's a but I will explain when we create the form. While domain here is for so if we want to use our custom email, we need to connect our custom domain first here. The process is automatic and I will show you how in another video if you request it. Okay? Alright, so now let's set up our Brevo. First, the form. From here, click this context menu and click forms. Click create signed up form, give it a name, but for this video I will use this form to sell free PDF, right? PS is for Pumpkin Store and it's just my naming habit to separate projects. Okay, we are on the editor for our form. And this is the form design. This is the default look of the form and we will change it, okay? Remember this form is to sell free PDF? Okay, that doesn't mean we need to add our product here. Remember, our product is in our store. So with this Brevo, we only need the form and the emails. Okay, so I will delete the rest and make some edit, but I will be fast. I think by just seeing me doing, you can also do it instantly. If you need to add other fields, just drag and drop from this list. For example, you want to have a name attribute, for example, not just an email, drag this attribute field. Drop it, and then change the attribute to name, whether it's first name or last name. If you need both, then add two attributes. Okay. Click next. Now the list. Now because this form is specifically for the free PDF product, I will create a new list. Click here, type in the name. I suggest to give it the same name as the form, so you could easily identify which list for which form, okay? Select a folder. This one is not important. A folder is just where your list located, and this is useful if you want to manage different projects. And click create list. Now the list is selected and you can select more than one list here. For example, we are now creating a form for free PDF product, but we want to include these people to our main newsletter campaign, which is for everyone. So we create a list for newsletter, which is for every contact that we have, and then select it. When people submit their contact for our free PDF product, their contact will be included both in the free PDF list and newsletter list. Later on, if you want to send a campaign only related to this free PDF product, you can send it to this free PDF list only. But when you send a generic newsletter to the newsletter list, these people will also be included. I hope it makes sense, okay? Click next. Now the confirmation. This is what I'm talking about. This confirmation we set here is not a campaign and it's not an automation, which means there is no way to pause, to stop, to start. So every time people submit their contact for our free PDF, they will receive what we set here. Okay, we have three options here. The first one is double confirmation email. This option will require people to double opt-in. When they submit the contact, they will receive an email to confirm if they really do want to opt-in. We select the email template here. Also, we can choose what's next, but to make it simple, let's choose final confirmation email. And in this very email, we will include our product, the free PDF. So when they receive this final email, it means their email is valid, which is they are not faking their email, and it means they agree to receive email from us, which is they already double confirming, and also it means our PDF is delivered to them. So it's better to choose double confirmation instead of this one or this one. And now we need to create two email templates for this, the double opt-in email and the confirmation email with the free PDF. Now click cancel first, and in here click campaign, and then click templates, then click create template, choose email template, give it a name. I'll make it the same with the form and the subject line. It's just an email subject, so it depends on your email strategy, okay? The preview text as well, but I forget where this will be appeared, but later on we can see all of this first before sending. So in here I'll just put a placeholder text. From email, aka the email sender, because you haven't set your custom email, so in here you will only have one email, which is the one you used to sign up. So now I will just select the default email as well, just like you. From name, I will keep this one. You can change it whatever you want, but just remember, don't just do things, but understand why you do things, even if it's just a from name, okay? Now click next tab. Now we can choose a pre-made email layout or a template, or you can create from scratch and make a template out of it. So it's not someone else's, but your own template. And that's what we are going to do. So select this start from scratch. Now we are in the actual email editor. Just like Elementor, the plugin we used to build our storefront, we can just drag and drop an element from this panel to this area. Now we are creating for a double opt-in email, right? So it only serves one function, which is where people can click a button to confirm. So let's do it. Don't forget to set this button. Click it in the link type, change to double opt-in. Now click preview. Select send test email, and in this recipient choose your email. It should have at least one email, which is your default email, but if it's none, just click manage task list. Add your email to be the test email, click save, and go back to this page and select the email, okay? And then click send test. Now let's see our test email. Okay, this is how the double opt-in email will look like on the audience email. We will do an actual test after everything is completed. Now go back to Brevo. Here click save and quit. And in here click save and activate. Now go back to the template. And now we have a template for the double opt-in. If somehow the status here is still inactive, just click these three dots and click activate. Okay, let's create one more for the final confirmation email, including the PDF file. Choose email template, and then the template name and everything else. You know the drill, right? Click next. This time I will choose this sell product. Okay, we are in the editor again. Now I'm gonna delete the non-essential first. It's up to you what you want to include in the email, but I want only the essential. Okay, now I'm gonna edit the content, but I won't design the email because you already know how, right? Okay, now the link. Make sure it's absolute link. If not selected, just click the element. In the link type here, choose absolute link. And then paste the file URL here. It could be from your Google Drive or any kind of storage. Next, click Save and Quit. Or you can preview and test first, just like before. Click Save and Activate. Now we have two templates that we need for our free PDF form. Just don't forget to design it first, okay? But now let's attach these templates to the form. From here, click Contact, click Forms, click the form. Scroll down, in the setting, click Return to this tab. Check the final confirmation. Now up here, we choose the double opt-in template. And down here, choose the final confirmation template, or whatever the template name that you created. And then click Next. This one is a default message, no need to touch it, just click Next. Now the Share section. Later on, we will copy and paste this, but now let's go to our storefront first. I will log in first. From here, go to the All Pages. Hover on the home page and click Edit with Elementor. Okay, now we are going to add the form to our product, the free PDF one, and we don't need a landing page for that. So in here, we will create a product card and then add the form. You already know how to create a product card, so I will just do it. Okay, now I have this product card for my web management checklist, and now we will add the form so people can grab it. How? Find the HTML element. Drag it here inside the subcontainer, in this case subcontainer 2.0, and then position it. Now go to Brevo dashboard, just HTML, copy, and then paste it here. Okay, there you go. I think I forget to make the background transparent, so let's change the background color first in Brevo. Okay, there you go. But as you can see, it's not kind of full width from the right to the left, right? there is no option to achieve that in Brevo editor. So we change some numbers in the code. Just click this element, scroll down to the row 76. Change this 540 pixel to 100%. What we just did is like changing from an exact value like 540 pixels to 100%. So it will be adjusting to the container. It will taking up 100% of no matter how wide the container you set. But it's still not full to the edge of the container, right? Even though it's 100%. It's because by default there is a padding or margin around the form, and I think Brevo doesn't have the option as well for this. So to overcome this, we will utilize the padding and margin in Elementor instead. Click Advanced and play around with this padding and margin, or you can just imitate mine. Alright, now my storefront can also sell free product for an exchange of an email. Actually, this approach can be used for a regular email signed up like many websites out there. You know, oftentimes there's a signed up form in the bottom of a website, right? It's just the same, but they don't make it like a product as we did here. They just treat it like a signed up form. Also, this approach might feel too long at first, but after a while playing with it, it's now just take a few minutes actually, without have to pay more. So it's a win. Okay, now let's publish this and test it. Click Publish. Exit to WordPress. Next, I will use Safari. Go to pumpkinstore.com or your store, of course. Let's check my email. Okay, I got the first email asking to confirm, the double opt-in email. Click the button to confirm. And now I get the second one, which is the final confirmation with the file. Click it. And the file. Awesome, but the email was sent by this ugly email address, right? Because a basic email like @Gmail, @Yahoo, etc. cannot be used for email campaign. So the system replaced our default sender email with this unprofessional one. If we want to use our own email, which will increase deliverability, credibility, we need to use a custom email. If enough people request it, I will make the video for it, okay? Now let's see it from Brevo dashboard. Under the contact, click List. Then click the list. Now we have one contact in this list. When more and more people signing up, this list will grow and can grow up to 100k contacts for free. Alright, that's all. Just ask your question if you have one, okay? See you in the next one.